welcome to episode 36 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Chesterfield. What shall we start off with in this episode? Let's go for Posh Cutsy first. Hello there, Posh Cutsy here. How are you doing? The scenario last episode was so successful, I've decided to run it back. But this time with 67 overall being the boundary set. Okay. Toodles! Yeah, I absolutely love the scenario from last episode. It just bunches up the squad in terms of overall. And for this episode, because the limit has been set to 67, maybe we focus in on Erika Kjartansson, see what we can do. And if it's absolutely nothing, we look to loan him. We might even potentially look to sell. Now, let's go through a couple of comments that I need to pick up on. Firstly, I think it's really important for people to understand that there are so many countries being asked to scout in this series. Even if you disregard the ones that came from the comment section, there's a lot of people on Patreon that have put money into this series essentially just to get their nation scouted. Way more than we've got space in the squad, and that's without factoring in homegrown players. Always have a contingent of them, and the players that spawned into the save on day one. Some nation requests are going to fall by the wayside, but I am doing absolutely everything to maximize every single country. And the reason why you haven't seen New Zealand re-scouted is that I think Raw Killing is going to be an absolute gem in this series. You're going to see that very soon, but I've got another comment here beforehand. At Cutsy, you should start listening and responding to the community for changes to be made to the sliders. This silence is not understandable. Okay, right, so it seems like we've got a bit of an incident. I'm not trying to withhold any information from you guys. I've just been quite lazy in updating that slider setup video. This is where we're at with the sliders. I don't know if anything's changed. You can look up on them. I'm on not the most recent update, but the one before that. So there you go. That's it. That's the sliders. And I just really enjoy these sliders. It's just very, very realistic to play. The AI doesn't feel like AI that much, especially with like the wild challenges coming in. Just gives it a bit more life. But I'm sorry that my silence was not understandable. All right, we're going to head to Tuxie in a second to give us a brief overview of what's happening at Mansfield. I don't know why it took me half a season to realize that we could just stream the Mansfield games instead of doing a really heavily edited skit in the episodes. So much like the Youth Academy tournament highlights, what we're going to do is point out the good things and the bad things that we found with Mansfield, and then if you drop onto my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel, I've no idea where I'm going to stream this thing, then you'll be able to see the Mansfield action for your own eyes. And yes, we'll have the video on demand on the Cutsy Extra channel, so you can catch up if you need to. Take it away, Tuxie!
Oh, what's up, fellow gamers? Tuxie here, and I, for one, am very relieved that this is going to stream, because I'm sure you don't want to hear 4 minutes of me saying, and Andrew Gretsch scored again, because that's what's happening. It's Andrew Gretsch saving our bacon. He scored the best goal of the session, but he was so close to being overshadowed by Junior Tassett. I mean, I did this one stay out. Away from the obvious Andrew Gretsch show, it was a great time for Raw Killing. The classy blocks and the clean sheets come with the territory. But how about this for a wonderful headed goal? Picture perfect. Some might say even better than Enos Jam's efforts. Wesley Purphart repositioned Michael Harrison into central attacking midfield. That seems to have got the best out of the player. Same goes for Krasutski, who's dropped into the midfield. Now that he's acclimatized to that position, he seems to be more aware of his surroundings. So just so you're not missing out on any of the action, all the goals will be uploaded to the Cutsy Extra channel. Now that I've given you the lowdown, it's time to say goodbye. Catch you in a bizzle, folks.
See, I told you, Raw Killing a bit of a gem. Be patient with him. To be honest, with all the nagging, I wish he wasn't a gem. However, I can't control how good or bad these players are. And that right there is the end of it. If your country is scouted but your player doesn't get into the final 52 of the series, it's nothing against you. It's just bad luck. Sound. Let's get on with the games. I'm going to be really smart here and promote a couple of 16-year-olds to make up the 52-man squad. It maximizes the possible development. So Mark Teggart comes in, and also Callum Keating, who's got some very good play styles attached. You'll be pleased to know that in the scout reports we have found someone from Egypt down here, Ayman Hamdi. A 51-69 overall right midfielder with a potential of 70 to 94. Eventually, when the time is right, he will join up with the youth squad alongside Milan Anganant and the two from the Tomoharu Ioka report, Padinge Subera and Vincent Bashunga. It's the final game of the 2026 calendar year. Opponent analysis on the 4-1-4-1 20th place Shrewsbury Town. I've got to respect them in the fact that they might be playing 4 regens here. That's a really heavy percentage of regen players this early on in the save. It's Swiss-style football. No time like the present. Tega and Keating get their debuts at Chesterfield against Shrewsbury. Enos Jam helping out Sombat Jongen on that left wing. It's Kjartansson! Bullet top corner. That's how you start an episode off, lad. Let's have it. We're going to fight to restore that reputation. Rob Smeaton will play a ball into Enos Jam, and Janssen cleared off the line. It'll be Smeaton to deliver back stick. Keating wants the return ball from Soroman. We've played it back. It's Sombat Jongen. We're shredding up Shrewsbury. 15 minutes and the game is basically done as a contest. It's Sombat Jongen with the chip up. Kjartansson takes it well. The finesse shot is well off target, but he's looking a bit more lively today. Forget the fact that this might be the easiest game of the lot because of the regen situation here at Shrewsbury. Nice setup play. Sombat Jongen should have scored. These guys are just absolutely not in a game. Sombat Jongen, delivery. Come on, Kjartansson. Kjartansson seems slow to get up, so he's probably got an injury attached right now. Oh, great feat by Sombat Jongen. Brilliant, mate. Oh, just needed to go past one more. Oh, this'll drop to Enos Jam. The control is mighty. Go on, Enos! All the way! Oh, maybe put off with that final attempt to tackle him. It's not his finest of finishers. Now, is Kjartansson still injured? Yes, indeed he is. If he can't shake it off, this really is the beginning of the end. Go on, round the corner. Well played, lad. It's Keating on debut. That's fantastic. Well played. Hanford's coming a long way for this. Oh, corner flag's moved. Half-time comes. Let's check up on Kjartansson. Hope it's good news for the lad. No, it's not good news. He is injured, so he will have to be replaced. Probably play Ben Daniel, who's not very sharp. Move him on to the right and Soroman up front. Give Jens Vet some game time before we inevitably sell him. Oh, up against Mark Tegger. Well played, lad. This should be Smeaton's ball. Well played. Enos Jam! Enos Jam! Classy! We got Ben Daniel setting up. Enos Jam! Oh my word, that's a whisker away. Seeing those wingers down the line again. Oh, it's brilliant by Mark Tegg, and it's surely not a foul. Referee! Tackle Enos Jam. Centre circle, gets past the 19 and the 17. Perry's done a job on him though. Not going to find a goal in this one, but we should be able to get a clean sheet. This has been massive. And Finson covers up. 92 minutes played. A lovely 3-0 victory. From that game and that game alone, I think Teggert's going to make it. Oh, I've made the Jam complacent just before the January transfer window as well. That's absolutely shambolic from me. Let's have a look at this email from the physiotherapist. Kjartansson's only got a bruised shoulder. I think we are just getting very direct messages from the game from Kjartansson himself that alone is probably the right idea in January. The window has opened up and we have offers for Finson, Jensvet, Darassi and Razak Katakore. I wouldn't mind a Katakore loan. He's definitely not getting sold. Darassi, no chance. Jensvet, I'm definitely open to offers, and they're already looking at the ceiling valuation of the player. So I'll accept both Empoli and Brescia, with Andrew Finson not going anywhere. Do like Andrew Finson as a dual position player. Can play centre-back, can also do a job at right-back. There's a role update for Shering Pem. He's not a striker. Hang on, what? The new positioning system just confuses me. 4-1-4-1 for Oxford United. Only the one regen, so it might be a more difficult game. Tiki-taka football. They're in 9th place. They've won 4 of the last 5. Since Kjartansson is unavailable for this fixture, we return to putting all the trust in Shering Pem. Oxford United have a long-range free kick on the near side. that they've played short, and we should have the numbers to deal with it. The number 9 holding up well. Bancroft gets a touch, tries to slide in. Enos Jam with a foot. Razak Katakori with a fizzing ball to Sheringham, who stuck it really well. Oh, my word. The first touch was exquisite. Should be Enos Jam's that. Nods it down here to Christy Mayer. Might get a return pass. All the passes are so slow. Just skip so gracefully over 2 challengers like it's nothing. Bancroft with a positive pass as Natali Rawako gets the 1-2 between him and Sombat Yongan. Now a find to Sheringham. Katakore onto Enos Jam. Passings there for us, the openings are not. Oxford United doing well so far to plug a gap. There's Sheringham onside. A pinpoint ball into our striker, our new striker, just getting to work immediately. Defensively, these guys have felt a bit stacked in the first half, so it's really impressive that Pem scored here. To say he's had such little experience. Great save, Alfie! Any changes to make it half time? I think Katakore's had a quiet one. Easy swap between Ruoko and Corbelli. They're like for like. We'll go Jensfet again to say goodbye to him, and Cliff and Bedar to left back. Another interception by Enos Jam. Oh! That is filth! Referee! They're trying to kill the Jam, but you just can't kill the Jam because he's just too good for you. Sheringham wants the run and he's not getting it from Jensfet. Cheers, lad. It will be Enos Jam, mate. Oh, this is unbelievable. We are seeing a clinic being put on. Even when he hasn't scored or assisted, he's everything to this football club. He is the heartbeat of it all. Jensfet, brilliant. What a player. Oh, we got someone hanging around, getting chalk on his boots. Andrea Corbelli really stretching out the play. Smeaton into Billy Blissett. Oh, very nice indeed. Could this be a second yellow card? I think it is. Dembele is walking. And Oxford United's patience for this match is wearing very thin. I mean, what can you say? You've been absolutely jammed. I really do think we are witnessing the greatest player that we've ever seen in Youth Squad Legends. Every single episode, it's no effort to make him look good, because he is that good. Lucas Hull's got it right. His display's worthy to be in a museum. Right, let's see what we've got here for the transfers. Tyrone Bacchini hasn't had much of a chance. Probably will sell him in the future, but it would be unfair to do it right now. Outravi, I think, is a really good player, but not as a fullback. I'm thinking central midfield. I really do think he's got a future there. The MK Dons want Kjartansson on a 2-year loan, is what it is, I guess. That is the option available to him. We reject offers for Tony Giorgio and Razak Katakore. No information yet on the Jensfet move. He's taking his time with it. We've reached the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Oh, mate! Celtic want Kjartansson? Now that would be special. There's interest in Mark Tegger and Andrew Sorman, 2 players that I'm really not interested in selling. Here's your opponent analysis for Birmingham City away. I'd imagine that these guys have recently got promoted back up to the Championship. 4-2-3-1 wide. The tactical preset is wing play. However, you look at their ratings through attack, midfield and defence, they're not outstanding. So I think we do have a chance here. I'm really surprised that they're not like stuck at the foot of the Championship. That goes to Stockport, who have only amounted 10 points at the moment. All right, best lads on the field. Let's make a really good impression here. Natali Ruoko around the corner. This is Rob Smeaton. Sorman should have been running for that, you'd think. Yeah, they seem to be doubling me up everywhere I go. Enos Jam interception. Now then, there's a chance here for Chesterfield to move forward without that constant pressure. There's no pass to be played. And there goes the biggest chance that we've seen for either side in 30 minutes. Trying to be as patient as we can. An opening for Enos Jam would be absolutely brilliant if we can get it. Just goes to show you that one single jammy moment can change absolutely everything. Issa and Bancroft undone.
Alfie May scores, and Birmingham find the lead. Oh, the whistle goes just as we kick off. It's one of them agonising last-second shots that is a complete sucker punch to the plans. I need something from someone. If we can win corner kicks, that's probably our best way to go. But how on earth are you supposed to win corner kicks when you can't really get solid possession in the final third? Now, you might see certain results in this series and think that the game is unbalanced, but then you find a match like this that is absolutely what you expect. Oh, Chris Bancroft! Counter-attack, Andrew Sorriman, furthest man forward, puts a great touch in, and we might be on. Go on, Kjort Hansen! Keep on running, Kjort Hansen! I swear to God, if you stop running, oh, the pass is bad anyway. Sorriman into Kjort Hansen. Bike heel, it's Natali Ruoko skipping past challengers. Peacock Ferrell, what a save! Sombat Young plays it into Enos Jam, edge of the box. Rob Smeaton gets blocked off. Is my anger and Tobias Tanner's frustrations in this match rubbing off on the players? Are they attempting to find that extra something? Here's a corner kick for Birmingham. I'm incredibly jealous. Christy May. I mean, you've got to clear it better than that. Alfie Hanford apparently had a touch on the ball. It's going to be another corner kick. So is this a great save? Is it going off target? I don't know. I mean, if it is going on target, it's unbelievable from Alfie. Oh, lads, we're going down like a sinking ship. That's Bear from Bancroft. Enos Jam almost with the hospital ball. Oh, my goodness, they are marking up so aggressively. Game's been a little bit too intense for our players, and Enos Jam has picked up a bloody injury. I think we are going to fall short. Sorriman! Oh! Sorriman, 3 added minutes! Can we score? It's 1-1 in the FA Cup! And this baby is going into extra time! It was a hopeful ball up from, I think, Samuel Ebervine that should have been dealt with by that number 20. It wasn't. You give Sorriman a chance there, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to put it in the onion bag. It's full time there. We're still alive. Oh, scenes if this is a Kjort Hansen winner, everyone. We preferably not want this to go to penalties. Not fancying my chances against that Birmingham City goalkeeper. But to get there would be a testament in itself. That'll be Sombat Youngen's ball. Marcos Bendagno. Oh, it's a bit risky, but it might have worked. Kjort Hansen gets past the sliding tackle, but there's no support. This will be the final attack, and we are running out of numbers in defence. Hanford gets the claim on the ball, and we're going to a penalty shootout. I love you, Enos Jam, but I do not want you taking a penalty. Christy May, I trust. Let's somehow win this tie. It's May against Hanford. Going to the right, he puts it underneath the goalkeeper. Eric Kjort Hansen, composure going crazy. We're heading left. Yes, it's 1-1 in the shootout. Yoko Yama. Alfie Hanford says, bring it. I'm trying to dive that way, you melon. Now Domen Kometic. We'll go right ourselves. Oh, yes. Lovely penalty so far. Keeper's not wanting to move. Oh, Leonard sends Alfie Hanford the wrong way. And now the pressure's on Sombat Youngen, who's going to go to the right-hand side. Beautiful stuff. It's Hall. Oh, lovely penalty. Bottom corner. Marcos Bendagno. He'll go left. Very nice. It's been a perfect penalty shootout to this point. Longello, he's saved! And we've got a chance to win it! And it's Christy May! Almost like I wrote it on the script. How's your composure, sunshine? He would normally not be in this situation. It's green composure. He's going to the right-hand side. And we have knocked out Birmingham City in the FA Cup. That is what dreams are made of.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
The haiku is not responding. Please try again at a different time.
Why was I scared of the penalty shootout? Those were 5 perfect penalties. Most of the time, the goalkeeper didn't move. We have confirmation here of Jensvet moving clubs. Never in a million years was that lad gonna make it. He's gone to Empoli for 2.35 million. That will now get the ball rolling on us signing some youth players. So Milan Anganant, Ayman Hamdi, Pedinge Saber, and Vincent Bashunga. And it's a goodbye for the moment to Erik Kjortansen, who's decided to go for MK Dons, even though Celtic were interested. Mate, some of the decisions that this lad is making at the moment, I really do question. Oh, it's the return of the Bristol Street Motors trophy. Another game against Shrewsbury Town. We've seen these guys already in this episode in their 4-1-4-1 Swiss-style football. Jam is injured and unavailable for this game, but it's not a bad one, thankfully. We should be able to survive and progress without him. It's a dull encounter so far, but so long as we don't lose it, I'm absolutely fine. This is the dream. The Bristol Street Motors trophy at the end of the season. Out Travi with some impossibly large boots to fill today. I have the utmost confidence that he will do himself proud. Oh, brilliant. Out Travi taking the game to Shrewsbury. He's going for a long shot and it's not that far off. Think about that trip to Wembley, lads. You're only going to get one shot at it. Tackle! Oh, it's Out Travi with an inch-perfect standing tackle. Vinokurov with a chip into Corbelli, who takes it down well. Now Domen Kometic, a 1-2. Corbelli tries the shot, and that is as much excitement as you're gonna get. We're getting into added time. Bacchini can't send the ball wide. It will be another penalty shootout. The Bristol Street Motors trophy hanging by the proverbial thread. Anyway, it is Rob Smeaton to start us off. We are going to the left, and that is a great start indeed. Now Matter for Shrewsbury. You've got to save that! I'm diving that way, man! Domen Kometic to the right-hand side, and it has been saved. Shipley sends Alfie Hanford the wrong way. It's happening all over again. We're going to get knocked out of the Bristol Street Motors trophy. Darassi, very nice penalty kick indeed. Now Gilead, save it. No, not even close. Corbelli needs to score. He's going to the left-hand side. Alfie Hanford save one of these damn penalties. Castledine, yes, that's what we're talking about. Now Tyrone Bacchini, please score this. Good work. The pressure's on Winchester. He has to score, and he won't score. Alfie Hanford tips it over the bar, and we are still alive in the Bristol Street Motors trophy. He looked done and dusted with like 4 kicks to go. We're alive and kicking, lads! Just before we finish this episode, we've had some bids come in for Andrew Sorman, Domen Kometic, both rejected. Jack Grealish has gone to Brentford. As stunning as that is, nothing can compare to Chesterfield on top of the League One table. We're just a point ahead of Rotherham United, but the top 2 teams have played a game less than Huddersfield. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. A big thanks to everybody supporting me financially over on Patreon. Make sure to add them credits this time around. For everyone watching this series, episode in, episode out, thank you ever so much. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.